Hey everyone, it's Amanda from Red F Designs, here with another holiday kiln opening. This one has got lots of trees in the bottom half, so stay tuned for that. It's super cold outside today, so I'm going to try and do this real quick. My kids are sleeping, and I've been waiting like 3 days to open it, so let's get to it. Here we go. All right, look at this gorgeousness. Okay, so top shelf. Here we go. Start with this one. So pretty. Oh wow, this is nice. So this is Albany Slip Brown all over ×1, and then Cheetah Jungle Gems also just ×1, and makes a really nice glossy surface. It looks like a real cheetah. Yeah, this is like a mold actually. It's called a bread plate. So just a little side dish. Super cute shape. Here's some ornaments that I made. This one says it is amaryllis and soft red. It's got like a shell texture on it, but it's a little hard to see. Here is a frog. This is a cookie cutter, actually. I'll put on the screen the shop where I got it. I think it was the Narwhal Star, actually, on Etsy. This is supposed to be speckled stroke and coat sour apple. You can maybe see the specks, but not quite. And then here's another frog, and before I did the cookie cutter, I did a little fern stamp here. So that is Laguna Antique Jade on the brown clay. This other one also on brown clay. Here's a little hand-sculpted hand. I made this about a month ago and didn't know really how to glaze it. I made a bunch of them, but I just put it in at the last minute, and it's just, fired all the way without glaze, single fired. So it's another little ornament. This is hand built, kind of pinched out. A lily pad, a leaf, really cute, and that is Spectrum Nori Green. That's one of the floating glazes, new to me. I got the sample pack of the floating glazes, and then I was like, oh, which other ones don't I have? And I'm always looking for good greens, so here's a tiny little side plate. I imagined it would be bigger than it is, but it's really small and cute. It's just pinched. And the combo here is Spectrum Ahi with Spectrum Texture Autumn, kind of just like squeezed in lines like that, back and forth, you can kind of see. So there's like a little green that happens there. Yeah. Okay, let's do these combs. I only put one set of combs in this time because I didn't have any room on the bottom. So here's 5. That's like over a 5. Here's 6, which I didn't quite get to 6, and 7. Let's see. Yeah, it was really cold though. The kiln finished cooling really fast, and I don't think it had, you know, trouble getting to temp or anything, but usually I set it for cone 5 with a 10-minute hold. So let's see, I'll show you these, but I'm not really sure, honestly, what they are at this point. They were from a long time ago, over a year ago, I think, and they just got lost, and then I snuck them in this firing. It's an Oregon ornament, and you can see kind of like the sea texture to it. There's a sand dollar and some shells. I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing maybe satin patina. So, and these are on speckled clay, so it kind of makes it, you know, stuff look a little different. That might be the Georgies raw honey. There's a bee with honey on it. Because I also, pretty sure I did this with the Georgies raw honey too, but this is on the brown, and this is on the speckle. And then this one, again, not sure. I kind of somehow think I did sand dollar on the sand dollars. They're different than the background, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if I like that one anyway. All right, here's a good one. This one is to go with the set. You've seen these in my other openings. It's like a combo that I really like. So this is going to be the third piece in the set. Norse blue, in and out. A band of raspberry mist around the middle. Dark flux, top and bottom stripes. And then the bottom is lavender velvet underglaze from Amico with the ritual turquoise bead on top of that. So that'll be a nice set. This mug I did just kind of randomly after watching one of Lisa Finkel's videos. So it's the new floating glazes from Spectrum. Inside is glacier, and then there's floating turquoise on the top, and the inside. Inside is Mako glacier, and then the floating ones are Spectrum. And then I did, let's see, papaya here and fuzzy peach on the bottom. And I tried to do the fuzzy peach lighter, but look at how far the papaya has moved. In Lisa's example, she got a lot of really nice purple right here, which I'm getting a hint of, but not a super lot. So thanks, Lisa. Okay, ooh, let's look at this one. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Wow. Yeah, wow. So it's one of these octagonal cups that I put crystals on, and then I did Laguna Roman Violet on the crystals, and then like up to like a diagonal line kind of across there and here, and then on this part I did over the Roman Violet a mixture of cobalt celadon and ice celadon, and then over the whole thing, everything except the crystals, I did blue hydrangea, and then inside is that cobalt ice celadon mixture. So wow, huh? Gorgeous. Okay, so this is, it's crawled a little bit, and it's kind of a funny color. Right, can you see the speckles there? Oh yeah, they're hard to see except for close up. So this is Ritual Glaze and it's called Confetti. It's a white base, and it's got all the little specks in it. I've been trying my hand at making my own specks, and so you'll see how they turned out in the bottom shelf. Okay, stilts. I did this one on 2 stilts. Leave that there. It's actually not sharp. Oh, great. This one is from a long time ago, and I wasn't sure if I was going to glaze it or not. It's brown clay. It's kind of a wonky shape. It's like a cloud, and it's got 2 hangers on the top, and then I'm going to put like strings of beads and crystals like coming down from each one of these, so it'll like hang and then be like a rain cloud with a little jingly pretty, like, you know, necklace strands kind of coming off of it. Okay, this one I threw in at the last minute because I wanted to make it, it seemed like it was going to be Christmassy. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so bougainvillea inside and on the rim, but underneath on the rim I did a band of light flux because I wanted to make sure that it moved. So boogie pink and flux, and then on this part of the mug from here down I did a couple coats of Celadon Bloom, and then one just thick coat of dark green gloss by Mako over the top of that. Isn't that cute? Yeah. All right. Oh, here's a pretty vase. This is starring all these new Spectrum floating colors. So I've got cactus on the top, and then the floating turquoise, and then shallot and sunrise, and let's see, oh, tiger's eye, and then this down here is Amico Wasabi Celadon. You guys probably don't know, but you know, I'm not a ceramic artist all the time. I'm mostly a tie-dye artist, and that's why I like color so much. And so a lot of times when I'm tie-dyeing, instead of starting the rainbow a classic way with red at the top and purple at the bottom, I like to start it at green, go through the whole rainbow, and then come back to green. So that's what I was trying to do here. You know, green, blue, purple, pink, orange, yellow, and then green. So if you want to check out some of my tie-dye art on Etsy, it's made by hippies. That's something that my husband and I do together. Oh my god, look at this thing. This looks like an alien jar. Ooh, okay, so it did kind of work. I've been wondering about stroke and coats lately, like what makes them run and what makes them look good. I have done a couple mugs in the past where I did stroke and coats over pearl white or stroke and coats over light flux. So this one is stroke and coats over running hot chowder, which is a real popular glaze at the moment here. Everybody's doing those frozen pond techniques, and so what I did on the top was I did running hot chowder, and then I did stripes of some stroke and coats. So I did let's see here, I did cutie pie coral on the top, and then speckled sour apple. You can kind of see the specks. Then blue yonder, and then purplicious, which I got because of the recommendation of Audrey, and then grapple, which always ends up kind of like a pink color. So purple is the purplicious is the purple, and grapple is the pink. And then I did a tiny bit of the running hot chowder over it also, because I wasn't sure, you know, how much it was going to run, but obviously it ran quite a lot. Nice thick gooey drips. Ooh. And then on the bottom, this is deep yellow Amico velvet underglaze, and then bubblegum pink Wizard brand dry gloop, or what do they call it now? It's just gloop. Yeah, look at that. The dimensionality of that thing right there. Like, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. And then the last little guy. Yes, he turned out so good. Check out my Instagram if you want to see this guy before he was fired, next to another little slug. I live in Oregon and we have a lot of slugs. Lots and lots of slugs. So I sculpted them. They always have this little breathing hole on their right hand side, and two sets of one is their eyes, and the other one are like little mouth feelers, and then they have this little texture on them. So what I did was I painted on Rutile wash from Mako, and then I wiped it back, and then I did one coat of Amber Topaz, also by Mako, and he's so cute. Oh, and also when I made the eyes and stuff, they're reinforced with high fire wire inside, so they're not going to break. Okay, next will be the Christmas trees. Okay, here's the bottom level. Okay, so let's see. What should I start with? Let's start with this guy. Ooh. Alright. This is Mako Amaryllis with Spectrum Soft Red on top. And that's a Sarah Walton combo. So thanks, Sarah. So for all these trees, I did, I think there's 14. So I did half of them with nutmeg on the bottom, nutmeg Shino from Spectrum, and half of them with ancient brass from Mako. So that's what's on the bases. I'm gonna put these, okay. Okay, and then this one is Mako's Raspberry Mist with Mako Enchanted Forest on top. Other times, I've done this combo a couple of times. If you look at my other kiln openings with trees in them, I'll actually put the link to the my first ever kiln opening, actually a couple of years ago. That was all trees. I did only one coat of Raspberry Mist, because other times I find that if it's too thick, it gets like a little bubbly or pinholey. So one coat of Raspberry Mist and then 2 heavy coats of Enchanted Forest. How pretty. Oh, you can see how cold it is. You can see my breath. It's like 28 degrees here, which it isn't usually, but sometimes in the winter. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. All right, this is Spectrum Lime Green with Mako Jungle Gems Herb Garden on top. Well, that's a nice bright green. And I got the nutmeg on the bottom there. Okay, kids are getting restless, so I gotta finish this up here. Okay. This one is Seaweed with Winterwood on top. Nice combo for a tree. I like it. Let's see. What? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this one didn't turn out quite like I wanted. This is the one I was talking about. I've been working on making my own speckles, and this one, the color of the speckles is Mason Stain Golden Ambrosia, which is 6129, and I'm pretty sure I mixed it into snow. I actually can't remember, but looks good. It's a little redder, you know, than I would have wanted. I kind of imagined it being golden, but yeah, really pretty. Eventually I'll do a video on how I made my speckles. This one is speckled too. This one is speckled green thumb stroke and coat, but then I put in my own speckles also, the red, which is dark red, number 6088 Mason Stain. Cute. Very Christmassy. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the purple on this one. Two new to me purple glazes. Lavender mist on top, which I don't know. I was kind of putting off buying it because it always looks kind of brownish, and yeah, it does right here too. It looks a lot more purple, I think, on dark clay. Here you can see this is the first one with the antique brass on the bottom. But the bottom color, Opulence Evening Shade. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. It's not a very well used color. You know, you try to look on the Facebook groups for combos of it, and I don't know if anybody really uses it, but I love it. Okay, here's a different shape of tree, and this one's pretty bright. This is the Cutie Pie Coral Stroke and Coat, and it's got blue hydrangea on the top. Now that is a Charlie Brown's Christmas tree lot. Christmas tree. Very bright. Oops, there's a little sticking on that one. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay. So this is, you might have seen me do this combo on a plate a couple times ago. This is Mako's Copper Wash, which I painted on and then I wiped back, but it looks like I didn't wipe it back enough because it's very heavy right there. Very metallic looking. And then with Celadon Bloom over the top of it. Really pretty combo. Real like evergreeny. Let's see if I can figure out what these ones are. This one might be, let's see, what might it be? Robin's Egg with Laguna layered fern on top. I did the robin's egg and I was just gonna leave it at that, but then I had just got this Laguna layered fern, and that's a popular combo online, so I thought I would try it. It's very runny, as is the robin's egg on its own, really, but kind of took over the base there a little bit, but still pretty cute. And then, let's see, what do I have left? I know this one for sure. White opal. This one is 3 coats of white opal and then 1 coat of night moth. Ooh, kind of crazy. I like to use these trees as kind of experiments. I don't know. If they don't turn out, they don't turn out, right? But that one is wild. Let's see if I can pick out these last three. Okay, this one is uh-oh. Oh, yikes. Alright, this one is possibly permanently attached to the cookie, because look at that puddle. Yeah, this is Ivy, Mako Ivy, and this is what it did to me last time. I don't know. I did 3 coats, which maybe I shouldn't have, but it's still got this, like, it breaks so hard over the texture, and it's still got this, like, not quite shiny on the rest of it look. So I don't know. Does anyone have any luck with Ivy? I hear sometimes people take it to cone 6, but if it does this at cone 5, I don't really know if you want to do that. Okay, so now I got 2 more, and I'm not sure which one's which. Oh yeah, okay. So this one is probably the Shipwreck. What did I do? Shipwreck on the bottom with satin patina on the top. Ooh, look at that stuff. So much interesting little dark blue rivulets. And yeah, wow. Gorgeous. And this last one, this one's for you, Lisa Finkel, because I saw this combo with Copper Jade, which you know is like my nemesis. And it's Copper Jade with Glacier over it. And the picture, I don't know, that I saw looked very green and beautiful, and I thought I would try it because, you know, unloved glaze combos like Copper Jade always turns out this kind of poo brown kind of color, which I don't really like, but I guess it's interesting in there. So, with Glacier over the top. Maybe I'll have to try it the other way around, you know, like sometimes if you put sometimes the second color that you put on doesn't get as much hold somehow over the combo as the first color, so maybe I'll try that next time. But yep, that one's kind of a fail. It's got some interesting stuff to it, but I think that's all Glacier, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so that was my Christmas kiln opening. I've been really enjoying watching everyone else's kiln openings lately. There's been so many. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a happy holidays and stay warm because it's cold out there. Peace.